Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads and inquiries to Google Sheets for astrology service. So as an astrologer, I am using IndiaMART to promote my services and I am regularly receiving multiple leads and inquiries. So my objective is to create a systematic record of all these leads and their inquiries in my Google Sheets. Now, to automate this entire process, I will have to set up a connection between my IndiaMART account and Google Sheets. And that I am going to do without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step that how we can automatically create a record in Google Sheets for our IndiaMART leads for astrology business. So as an astrologer, I am promoting my services with the help of IndiaMART and I'm receiving multiple leads and inquiries on regular basis, for which I want to create a systematic record in my Google Sheets. I want to automate the entire process because doing it manually is going to take a lot of time. Therefore, to automate the process, I will have to build the connection between IndiaMART and Google Sheets, and that I'm going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of this amazing automation software Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect helps us to build the connections between our work applications without coding and programming knowledge to automate all our daily repetitive tasks. So let's get started quickly. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we'll find two options: sign in and sign up for free. In case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you are going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. You can see it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this on the same dashboard. So you can also do the same. Now, here we have to click on this create workflow option to create a new workflow. So here we have a dialog box which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to give a name over here. Add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Google Sheets for astrology services. After giving this name, now I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, the automation which I'm going to set up is to manage all my IndiaMART leads. And for that, I've already created a special folder, automations for IndiaMART leads. I've selected that and now I'm going to click on create. So my workflow will get saved automatically in the folder which I have decided. Now we are on a new screen and the screen contains two extremely important windows. We have trigger and action over here. Trigger and action are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose I want that every time I'm going to receive a new lead or inquiry through IndiaMART for my astrology services, then automatically that lead should be added with all their details in my Google Sheets. For that, I will have to take IndiaMART in trigger and Google Sheets in my action step. So when I'm going to set up the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the lead will be received through IndiaMART, then only a record will be added of that lead in my Google Sheets, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and let us select IndiaMART as our trigger application because we want to use IndiaMART to start our workflow every time. Now we have to select the trigger event, that means new lead. So trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to start. So new leads will be our trigger event because we want that when a new lead will be received in IndiaMART, then our workflow should start. Then the response should be captured and with that response instantly the workflow should start. Okay, so here you can see we have selected the trigger application as well as the event. Now we have to build the connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect. To do that, we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. By following the given instructions step by step carefully, we have to insert the webhook URL inside our IndiaMART account. And as we will do that, then the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new leads from IndiaMART towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL and then I will take you towards my IndiaMART account. So this is my seller's account of IndiaMART. After login, from the left side over here, you will see the option of lead manager. After coming on lead manager, here we have 3 lines, that is the menu section, and here we have to select import export leads. Under this, here we have push API, so we have to select that, and now we are on push API integration, where we have to set up our webhook. But you can see I already have an existing webhook added over here, so first of all I will deactivate it so that we can add a new one. I've clicked on deactivate API button, and now on my registered phone number an OTP is going to be sent, which I have to enter over here. So quickly let me enter that. After entering the OTP, let me submit it, and here you can see that the webhook is deactivated. Now we are going to add a new webhook. So for that, first of all, we have to select the source of the lead. So you can select any of the given sources. If you do not have any, so you can just select other. Then here we have the platform name. We have to enter it. That means which platform you're connecting with IndiaMART. I'm connecting Pabbly Connect, so I've entered Pabbly Connect over here. And now in the field of webhook listener URL, we just have to paste the same webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect. Alright, as we have done that, now let's click on save details. It is asking us to activate the API. You have to select why you are setting up this connection. So you can select any of the reasons. Let's say I'm going to select this. I can feel that I can permanently save the leads from IndiaMART and view later. Now I'm going to generate the OTP, and here you can see that the webhook is successfully activated and it is set up. So this means our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. Now we have to move forward towards Pabbly Connect. It is showing waiting for webhook response. So now we have to do a test submission to capture the response. How we are going to do that? By sending a new lead or inquiry on IndiaMART account, so that the same response could be captured over here as well. And with that response and further, we will continue our workflow. To do the test submission, I've already created a profile of a dummy lead. I'm going to open the profile of that dummy lead in incognito mode, and with that profile, I'm going to send a dummy inquiry on my IndiaMART account. As I will do that, along with the inquiry, all the details of the lead will also be captured in IndiaMART, and the same details will be captured inside Pabbly Connect as well. So quickly, let me open the profile of that dummy lead in IndiaMART in incognito mode. So here, as I have opened incognito mode, and also I've searched and also I've opened the profile, and I've searched my business as well. So on this business, by clicking on contact supplier, now I'm going to send my inquiry. And because while creating the profile, I have already entered all the details of the lead, I do not have to enter those details once again now. I will directly click on contact supplier. I will just enter the registered phone number, the phone number by using which I have created the profile of the dummy lead. So I'm going to enter it over here. And by using this number, now I'm going to directly enter the inquiry. Okay, so here is my inquiry message. I found your astrology services on IndiaMART and I'm interested in learning more. I'm looking for guidance on relationships. This is a sample inquiry which I'm sending, and now I'm going to quickly submit this inquiry. As we have done that, it is saying thank you, your details are sent to this business. So all our details such as the name, email, phone number, the inquiry message, address, work address, etc. are sent. I'm going to cross this. I'm going to take you back towards my IndiaMART account now. And you can see that yes, on IndiaMART we have received the lead with the name as ABC Company. This is the name of the company which I have used while creating the profile of that dummy lead. So we have received the response, and here we have received the inquiry as well. I found your astrology services on IndiaMART and I'm interested in learning more. So this is the exact inquiry. Now I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect, and you can see that the response is already captured over here as well. In our response, we have received all the details. So let's start reading them one by one. So here we have first of all the status of the lead, that is success, a unique query ID. Then we have the subject, that is a default one. Then we have the state of the lead, their name. This is the name which I have entered while creating the profile, and all the details are same. So here we have the email, their phone number, the company name, the city, state, etc. And here we have the inquiry message as well. This means our connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect is built successfully, and now every time a new lead is going to be received through IndiaMART, automatically the response will be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Once we have set up this connection successfully, now our objective is to create a record in Google Sheets. For that, we have to build a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So first of all, I'm going to delete the existing data over here, so that we can start with fresh. And now we'll go back towards our Pabbly Connect account. We will go towards action step. Let us select Google Sheets as our action application. And now we'll select the action event. What we want, whenever a lead will be received through IndiaMART, I want to add a new row in my Google Sheets with the data. So for that, here I'm going to select add new row as a action event. Now let's click on connect. You can see I'm already logged into my Google Sheets account before building this connection. So you also have to keep in mind to keep logging to the applications which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect, because it is going to make the process of your connection easier and simple. Now here we have two options to build the connection. add new connection and select existing one. In case if you already have an existing connection, you can select existing connection, but I'm going to show you how to build a new one. For that, we have selected add new connection, and now we'll click on sign in with Google. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us the account which you want to use. I have selected that, and now it is asking us the permission to access the account, to access our Google account. So the data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. Fearlessly, we can click on allow to provide the permission. And you can see that our authorization has become successful. As the authorization has become successful, the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is built. So now we just have to enter the details in these fields to create a record in Google Sheets. But first of all, let's select the spreadsheet name. So the name of my spreadsheet is leads data. You can also have multiple spreadsheets in your Google Sheets for different purposes, but you have to select the specific one in which you want to create the record of your leads. So I have selected that. Sheet is already selected. Now we have to enter name, email, phone number, company, city, and the inquiry message. These fields are exactly the same as we have the columns in our spreadsheet. So when we will enter the details in these fields, the record will be created systematically. But are we going to enter the data manually over here one by one? Not at all. We want to set up an automation, and in the automation, we are not going to sit and change the details every time when the new lead will be received, okay, in these fields. Therefore, we have to enter the data in such a way that it should become dynamic, and automatically with every new response, it should get replaced. So this means that every time a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, the data in these fields should get replaced with the new data. And in this way, automatically the record should be keep on creating in our Google Sheets. In that case, we are going to use a special technique that is called as mapping. Mapping makes the data dynamic, and it is inserting data from previous step. As you know, we have already received all the details of the lead in our earlier response. So we can directly map that data from the previous step only. Now I'm going to search for the name. And here you can see we are redirected towards the name. Let's select it, and it is mapped. In the similar manner, let's search for the email, and let's map the email as well. Then we will map the phone number, then the company name. And in this way, we'll map all the details. So all the data which we have mapped over here is become static, and now with each and every new response, automatically it will get replaced. So every time a new lead will be received through IndiaMART, the data over here in these fields will get replaced with the new details. Now let's map the city and the message that we have received, that the inquiry message. Okay, so according to different messages, different inquiries, we want to create a record in Google Sheets so that we can identify the leads, that which lead wants what kind of services. We are providing multiple services on relationships, careers, studies, like this. Okay, so now let's click on save and send test request button. And here we have received the response. It is saying that this is your table range in which the data is updated. So I'm going to take you towards my Google Sheets to check whether the data is recorded over there automatically or not. And yes, here we can see that the data is recorded over here successfully. We have the name, email, address, phone number, company, city, and the inquiry message all in systematic format in the designated columns. We have name in name column, email in email column. So we have an organized data. And in this way, systematically, we are going to create the record of all the leads in organized format in our Google Sheets so that we have systematic data and record of all our leads. We can connect with them over WhatsApp. We can add them directly to our CRM, email marketing, and we will be able to maintain the consistency by providing them the offers, catalogs whenever they are required, and we can resolve their inquiries according to the messages which we are receiving. I hope the automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.